$10,000 awaits in victory lane. And this Bubby Jones Master Going Faster presented by Spire Sports and Entertainment. And Matt Westfall's going to take the check. Cash that one, baby. Ray Marshall Motorsports, Buckeye Machine, Hempy Water, 33M, victorious here tonight. CJ Leary finishes out second. Chase Stockton got a top three. Grant goes to fourth for the number 4 car. Mitchell Moles, your top 5. But what a clinic that was just put on by Matt Westfall. That bottom groove boogie working them 2 feet around the inside of the racetrack. He made it look oh so easy. It's not. You could tell because he drove away from the entire field, not once, but twice. So you'll get a little bump and a rump there from Justin Grant. Congratulations from C.J. Leary. Congratulations from Grant as well. Give them all a big round of applause, race fans. And give yourselves a round of applause as well coming out here and joining us for the Wingless Short Track Nationals. But how about that? Matt Westfall visits victory lane and makes history here at Texarkana. Getting to Ray Marshall Motorsports, Buckeye Machine, Hempy Water, DRC Chassis, Gressman Chevrolet powered 33M car. Former Boss Series Sprint champ behind the wheel. Picks up a win in a dominant fashion here tonight. But what an unbelievable run for Matt Westfall. Congratulations coming from other drivers as well. Getting that cowboy hat on. Lame Harry race fans, make some noise for Matt Westfall. He looks good in that cowboy hat, Drake.
He looks absolutely fantastic in that cowboy hat. Second career win for Matt Westfall. The other one coming on June 17th, 2006 at Eldora. That was 6,293 days ago. And now he finds himself back in victory lane all those days, all those months, all those years later. And he does it in dominating fashion. So good to see so many people come over here and congratulate Matt, one of the most liked drivers back in the pit area, well respected. He's accomplished so much, and he has reached the mountaintop of non-wing sprint car racing yet again. Here he is, race fans. Matt Westfall, your winner of the Wingless Short Track Nationals. Matt, it's been a long time since you've been in victory lane. Can you even put into words what it means to be back in USAC sprint car victory lane?
Man, it's unbelievable. You know, when I won my first one back in 06, I told my dad I could retire. I won a race, you know, but we've been going up and down the last couple weeks with the USAC, and we got going really good at the end of last year, and they've come out of that new tire this year, and I've been on ever since. So we just went back to the main game plan like we did a couple months ago, and worked out tonight.
You were so good down on the bottom side of Speedway, and that's always been your jam the last couple of years. When you saw the track going the way it was, were you just kind of licking your chops knowing it could be your type of racetrack?
Yeah, that's in the heat race when I went down there to the bottom, and then you keep watching all these young kids. They just blow through it. They can't stick to the bottom. So I was pretty happy with how the car was, and I got to thank Ray Marshall for everything he does for me. You know, it's pretty cool, and my wife and kid at home. And my mom.
You and your dad have been touring up the road, basically just the two of you for the last couple of years now. So to get another one, I should say, with him, how much more special does that make this win?
Oh, it's really special going up and down the road with my dad, you know, because they ain't around forever, so it's pretty cool.
Matt Westfall scores an emotional victory, of course, tonight. A Bubby Jones Master of Going Faster race, $10,000 to boot. We'll talk to C.J. Leary, runner up tonight, and got to be a bit of a relief for CJ's had a run of a couple tough races between Devil's Bowl and SmackDown. CJ, do you feel that relief finally having a good night, a good solid podium night after all the troubles from the last couple weeks?
Yeah, for sure. It's going to make that 11-hour drive home a little less painful, you know. Matt was just really good. This is right in his wheelhouse, right around the infield. I watched some footage from here before we came down, and I kind of set up to run the bottom. I knew how wide the top got. After the heat race, and it was already kind of getting up there, and I got ripped the bottom on the last lap of the heat race, and just felt like that's where it was going to be. So. Wasn't quite good enough to win tonight, but a good run, and it's good for our team. Like I said, some confidence moving into next weekend. We got some big money races coming up.
See, feeling good, headed back home to Indiana to race at Circle City and Tri-State. Chase Stockton rounding out your podium, his third place finish of the season. And Chase, you really came into the came into the mix really late in the going here. Did your car just get better as the race went on?
Yeah, sort of. The groove kind of changed a little bit there, and we kind of committed to the bottom, I guess, and threw some things at the race car after that heat race because still wasn't comfortable. And DJ, Rooster, Brian, all the guys back there in the pits, they keep believing in my ability, and it's kind of tough at times, but we've been on the struggle bus a lot this year, and it's pretty good to actually be able to go forward in one of these mains. And I got to thank Bandit Ag, Superior Tank and Trailer, everybody else for coming out here and watching on TV, and we're pumped. Hopefully bring some of this momentum into that 20,000 next Saturday.
Chase Stockton also has got money on his mind for next week back in the Hoosier State. Looks like that's all we got. Oh, never mind. Kyle Jones snuck up right on me. 22nd to 13th. Not bad for Kyle Jones, and especially for the way your day started. You had a rough go in the heat race, and then you kind of fought back through, obviously, a good solid charge to be your hard charger tonight. What did you guys find late in the night, and especially, too, how hard is it to overcome that adversity after the heat race?
Right. Hot Labs qualifying car was decent, and then we went over the heat race, and it acted like a completely different car. I don't know where it came from. It just didn't really want to do anything that we put on it. It was way too free, and we even tightened up. So just kept on chasing it through the B and out through the A, and didn't really hit on anything in the A. Just kind of stayed out of clean air and just not got in any trouble. It was better, but still chasing something. I'm just not really sure what's going on with it. But can't thank Mike Melton enough for giving me the opportunity to be out here with USAC, and just a heck of a sprint car debut with USAC. So I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, he goes on to mention that 2 for 2 on making sprint car shows. Also want to mention Kyle Cummins, your Pro Source passing master. Here he is, Buck Rice in tow. Kyle's got to wait up for Buck because I know Kyle wants that money, but always nice to have a little bit extra money up for a big swing like this. I know that's going to go a long way towards not only your racing, but getting back home for starters.
Yeah, definitely. Just got to give thanks Buck Rice for putting this money up. We kind of started in the back every night of the feature, and we moved up, so this helps when we had kind of a rough weekend. But just got to give it up to all my sponsors, Avante Windows and Doors, Premier Recycling, missed him last night. Thanks for all the help he does. Glenn Stires Racing, Tim Mason with Remax Midwest, Lucas Oil Center of Evansville, Greenwell Auto Body, S&C Machine, Midwest Lawn and Landscape. There's just a ton of people. Hank and Michelle for giving me this opportunity to drive in this race car. And, I wish we had one more night here because the track's pretty fun. It's just it just caught us by surprise. It looked a lot tackier than what it was, and we just kind of missed it in qualifying and decent in the heat. But, to get a little extra money here for the way home really helps out.
Kyle Cummins, your Pro Source passing master for the Texas and Arkansas swing. Buck Rice from Pro Source has got a couple crisps. $100 bills right there for Kyle Cummins. Chet, I can say with confidence that's all we got for you down here on the front today. What a way to end this swing.
What a way to end the swing indeed. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us. Thanks for joining us on FloRacing as well. On behalf of the United States Auto Club, Texarkana 67 Speedway, we appreciate you. Just let that be known. Be kind, be safe, be positive, be healthy, and we'll see you next time as the Amsoil USAC National Sprint Cars head to Circle City Raceway and Tri-State Speedway next weekend. Take care. I'm ready to go. Let's do it again.